we're going to be getting into it. Game 1, Pokemon Stadium. So Pokemon Stadium's a really good Diddy Kong stage. So usually it's kind of scary, in my opinion, letting luck go here game 1. But on the other hand, this is also an excellent Fox stage.
Yeah, Fox is very happy here as well.
Yeah, lots of room to run, lots of space to outmaneuver your opponent, and you know that low ceiling, the up air, the up smash is going to be ending stocks nice and early. Wow, actually, what? That was interesting. The banana throw didn't quite make it off that platform. Simple up throw back airs. Probably wanted to turn around before that neutral air. May still have traded with that S-smash though, so hard to say. It does have banana in hand. I'm not going to get a great tech chase off the down throw, but something Diddy Kong can do. Going to be especially hard at these low percents. Once it gets to a little bit higher percents, you can get a better tech chase, but also can usually just straight up combo off up throw once it gets around that. So. Okay, that's actually really good from Pooch. Just wave dashing to pick up the banana and say, no, get this out of here. I'm not having any of this. My potassium is full for the day. I need no more. Ugh, spacing. Right outside the get-up attack. Punishing with the out smash.
Okay. Yeah. He tried rising near there, guessing that he would tech roll to the left.
Possibly.
Oh, here it is. The raise the roof combos.
Is that those prime up throw combo percents?
Luck hitting him with that primal rage.
Yeah. The monkey fists. I almost want to say he should be up throwing at low percents, just because it'll probably still lead to just a tech chase, but probably better position than the down throw. That down throw is putting him on the ground so fast that the tech chase is actually kind of bad.
I want to see
your phone.
I would like to see what would happen. I want to see what would happen if Luck teamed with a DK player, and then they could be the Chimp Brothers.
Pretty funny.
The Donkey Kong player.
I don't know if that team would actually work.
No, it'd be terrible.
It would probably be terrible.
It would be terrible, but it fulfills the gimmick.
And that's what we're all about, right?
Yeah.
Gimmicks.
That's what this game is, right?
Totally.
Project
Gimmick. PG.
PG.
PG-13. The 13 gimmicks.
Pretend melee. Still think that's the best one.
It's pretty good. That was pretty good. Project Misdemeanor. Also.
Project Misdemeanor is one of my favorites, for sure. Shine? Yeah.
Yep, that is one of the best ways for Fox to be approaching at these lower percents. They're getting in the run-in Shine, since a lot of his stuff can be crouch cancel. Shine, on the other hand, you know, super fast, pretty safe. He's so mobile that he can get up close and personal and set it up.
Oh, Luck, if you had stayed there that extra second, he might have just team rocketed him into the blast zone. That would have been gimmicky. There would have been yeah, okay.
Yeah, the side B deep on stage actually was a really good idea in that position, since Luck was aiming to clip him with that up B.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, if he had like side B to the ledge, or just like air dodged up or tried to land on stage, he probably would have got hit by it in that awkward situation, since he didn't have his feet firmly on the ground.
Yeah.
So
I want to just point out, Pooch, your power shields have been on point.
They have.
That's at least 2 times now that I counted that you did it correctly.
However, his DI on forward air, not so on point.
Fraudulent.
A little fraudulent.
Questionable. Crap.
Booty. Unimpressive.
Garbage.
Garbaggio.
Trash.
I'm done. I don't have any more. I'm out. Gonna pull up the thesaurus on my phone real quick.
Yeah, let's just come up with everything for
garbage. Refuse.
You want to know one of the first interactions I had with Umbreon? He comes into FX. We already kind of talked a little bit at this point, but not a ton. And he says super loudly, he's like, I can teach anyone to be a top player if they want to learn Falcon in 3 hours.
Yeah. I mean, I believe it.
And that's when I was like, we're going to be friends.
Teach me. the first interaction I had with Umbreon, well, actually, so the first interaction I had with Umbreon was actually at Apex 2014, but he didn't tell me he was Umbreon, and I didn't know what he looked like, so I didn't know it was Umbreon.
Oh!
And then he moved down to Dallas, and there was a really funny moment where we were at IHOP after a tournament, and we were all hanging out, and he had moved down, and Beck was there.
I remember this.
and we were talking, and Umbreon was like, "Do you know who I am?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't." And Beck was like, "This is Umbreon," and I'm like, "Ah, that's funny. Like that's a good one."
I remember this.
Good job. You're not pulling the wool over my eyes this time. And Umbreon's like, "No, seriously, I'm Umbreon." Like,
And then I
you're
replied
not.
like, "No, I don't know who the hell you are." He's like, "I was a Zelda man." I was like, "I'm sorry." Like,
Right, yeah, I mean, I knew who Umbreon was. I'd interacted with him online, like seen him post a lot.
No clue.
But, yeah, I had heard, like, Umbreon was considering moving down here, but I didn't know he had actually made it at that point in time. So.
it was after I met Umbreon that I read Jurassic Improvement, and he didn't even tell me to read it. I went and researched it, and then I looked it up and was like, "Hey, you know your name's on this, right?" And he goes, "Yeah."
That's because I wrote
You
it.
should read it.
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay."
That's good.
And he told me to text him after I read it. And he's like, "What'd you think?" And I was like, "You know that part where you ask people to stand up?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, I stood up. You don't know that, Vic, do you?
I don't remember. I've read Drastic Improvement a couple times.
So
but,
it's changed over the years, so it might have been changed since you last saw it. But
Okay.
there's a bit where he's like, if you're not willing to actually commit and work and do what people are telling you, then or listen to what people are saying and actively take advice or actively try to get better and make the steps to improve yourself, then you need to just stop reading and move on to something else.
Okay.
Right now, you just stand up and actually stretch your legs or talk, or something along those lines. And the next line was, you, like, 90% of you probably didn't stand up whenever I asked you to, did you? And then meanwhile, I'm standing up in the bathroom after and I'm just like, oh God. I
Yeah.
actually, like, listened to him.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, it's a good part. Good part. It's an interesting read. I don't think he'll come back to it or revisit it now.
Probably, yeah, it seems like it's pretty much done. So.
I feel like it's done.
Yeah.
I read it though, and I talked to him. I was like, he's like, "So how much did you like?" And I said, "I pretty much agreed with everything about it." I don't think he puts much of it into practice these days, but it's overall like.
It's good stuff. Yeah, it's one of my like recommended readings.
Did you put that in Playing with Fire?
I did. I put that. So like I had the very beginning where I like these are all other things that you can learn about if you want to learn about the game in general and not just Roy. And that so I had like playing to win.
Playing to win by Serlin.
Yeah, I had playing to win. Drastic Improvement.
You had Footsie's 101.
The Footsie's 101
from Sonic Hurricane.
A couple other ones.
It was after that I think I reached out to you and I started talking because I saw like normal fighting things. We talked about Guilty Gear,
Right, yeah,
dumb
Guilty Gear,
stuff.
Guilty Gear.
Oh, I figured it out. Typo.
Whatever.
I see why. It's doing the thing. Because it's turning off and on so rapidly. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
But yeah. I looked at the camera at the end now, and then I see it. You
Right,
see how
yeah,
it's
it
blinking?
is blipping. So
As,
I don't know
slow,
if,
as opposed to being one steady movement.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Weird.
That's definitely the reason. It's turning off and on really fast. Now I can just do the thing. This is see much better. Look.
But it's still doing the thing. So you having fun there. You enjoying yourself, Neptune? You know how fun it's been here at Infinity.